Today I'm going to be installing some brand new black hubcaps on my 8th gen Honda Civic. It's still got the original hubcaps on there, which as you can see, don't look exactly pretty. So this will completely change the look of the car. I think it'll look way better, and I bought them for only $50, so it's not that bad of a deal. Now the stock hubcaps that are currently on the car are the kind that are held on by those lug nuts, and the new ones are just the regular snap-on ones. And I don't have time to jack up the car and then take off all the hubcaps just so I can put the snap-on ones back on. So we're going to take it over to a discount tire, and they're just going to pop off the hubcaps for me because they can just throw it on a lift, quick zip off all the lug nuts, and then torque them back down to spec, which is all something that I cannot do. Alrighty, we got the old hubcaps off, so now you can just see those crusty old steelies right there. But anyways, now we've just got to put the new hubcaps on and see how it looks. This is the first mod of many I'll be doing over the next couple of months in my new budget build series I'm going to be doing with this Honda Civic. My goal with this series is to modify my car and make it look as good as it can and perform as good as it can without spending a ton of money on it. If you have any suggestions for more affordable mods that I could do to this car, let me know in the comments and maybe I'll do them. I talk a little bit more about my plans and why I'm doing this at the end of the video if you want to see that, but for now, enjoy the rest of the video. There we go, the finished product. Look at that. Those look pretty sweet. You can still see the hubcap through them, so I do wish they had a little bit more coverage, kind of like the OEM hubcaps do, but from a couple steps back, it doesn't look bad at all. I actually love the look. It looks so sick, way better than the stock hubcaps, and I got them all on fairly easily. Didn't take very much time. The hardest part of this whole process here was really just getting the old ones off because I had to take those into the shop just so they could pop the lug nuts off to actually take the OEM hubcaps off. One last quick thing I'm gonna do right now is take off this front plate mount. It looks pretty bad, so I'm just gonna pop that off. I think that'll just give the car a bit more of a sleek look. That looks a lot better without that front plate mount there. Both of the screws and everything kind of in there were super rusty, so they both ended up just kind of breaking off right there. But I mean, we got it off, and now the front end looks a lot better, especially with those new hubcaps on. This car is looking awesome. Man, I can't get over how good it's looking with just those $50 hubcaps. I'm super impressed with those. But anyways, I want to talk a little bit about why I am spending so little money on this car and why I'm doing a budget build over just buying actual high quality parts, doing rims and coilovers and all sorts of crazy stuff, just going all out in this car. Why wouldn't I do that? And there's a couple of reasons for that. One pretty big reason is I'm just a broke high schooler that loves cars, and I really don't want to blow all my money on my first car. I don't want to have this car make me go broke and have $0 in my bank account, which could absolutely happen if I went all out and bought all the big expensive parts that I wanted to buy. Another pretty big reason is this is kind of an old car. It's got a decent amount of rust on it already, and I mean, I don't know when it's gonna die. I don't know how long it's gonna last. It's got over 200,000 miles, and I don't exactly treat it like it has over 200,000 miles when I'm driving it. Because I mean, it's a little tiny lightweight car with a manual transmission, and it's just a ton of fun to drive. So I don't want to baby it everywhere I go, but I also don't really want to destroy it, and I don't want to kill the engine. So I try to be nice to it as much as I can, but of course, I don't really have much of a problem with driving a little bit harder every now and then. When I'm just, I have a little curvy road with nobody else around, you might as well just like have a little fun in it. Because I mean, why not? If I wasn't gonna do that with my car, I should have just bought something else, something more practical that's, kind of boring in my opinion, but something that would make a lot more sense for me. So because I don't know exactly how long this car is gonna last for, and because, it's got some rust, and that's already gotten worse in like the 6 months that I've owned this car, and the transmission is a little bit crunchy every now and then. It's, like I said a moment ago, it's got over 200,000 miles. I think I'm up to like 209 now. And so it's an old car. I've got to add oil to the engine like every 300 miles. I just had to add some brake fluid and some clutch fluid, which is the same thing as brake fluid because those were getting low for whatever reason. So it's an old car, and I don't really want to dump all my money into it because then I won't have any money for another car when this one breaks. Because if this one just completely breaks down, this car just dies. I don't want to have all my money invested in this car because then I'm just kind of going to be stuck. And obviously that's just kind of a position I don't want to put myself in if I can avoid it. And I absolutely think that you can make a car look incredible on a budget. And that's exactly what I'm trying to do. And I think this is going to be kind of a fun little YouTube series where I just do little modifications to my car, add little things here and there, some on the exterior, some on the interior. I probably won't do any performance modifications at all, just because I don't want to mess with the engine because it's such an old engine. And I just don't want to really blow that up. I want this car to last me as long as I can because I love it. It's a great car. So if any of you guys have any suggestions on the things that I should do to this car, any little modifications I can add to it, preferably like $50 or less, I'd be open to something a little bit more if it's something that I think would be really, really cool, but nothing too crazy, nothing that's gonna make it look like a racer or anything. Just something, you know, little tasteful modifications here and there that I can do just to make this thing look just a little bit better. So stay tuned for those videos coming up soon. And I'm planning on kind of working on this car over the summer and then probably just leaving it unless I just, you know, keep coming up with other stuff to do, more things to add to it. But stay tuned for those videos. And as usual, if you want to see more videos about this car, my beloved Honda Civic, you can click right up here on the screen for a full playlist about videos about that. And I will see you over there.